What is going on, everyone? Leon checking in, and we're at it again with another episode. In today's content, we'll be talking about how to sync music from your smartphone to either the Watch 4 or the Watch 5. This will unlock more potential from your devices so you can further enhance your life. For example, if you forget your smartphone, you'll still have your music on your wrist, or you may wish to ditch your smartphone to reduce weight or distractions, and all of this is possible by syncing your music to your smartwatch. All things said, if you're watching this on YouTube, this content can be found on the Samsung Galaxy Watch 5 Pro playlist. You can find information related to this topic quickly and easily. All things said, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's talk about what's needed. First, you're going to need your smartphone with downloaded tracks so that you can sync those tracks to your smartwatch. Now, if you are looking for a recommendation, I do use Amazon Music, which has worked well for me. And other requirements include the Galaxy wearable app that you see here, as well as your smartwatch. Now, you can see that I am using the Watch 5 Pro in this tutorial according to the app, but I did try the Watch 4 Classic, which I've had success with as well. Now, as a side note, I do recommend wearing your watch so that you can ensure that synchronization is successful. So once again, here we are in the Galaxy wearable app, and as previously mentioned, I am using the Watch 5 Pro, which shows at the top there, as well as all of its settings underneath. Now, if your watch isn't showing by default, we do have these three lines on the left side of the page. If we tap on them, it's going to pull out this side menu with all our wearable devices, and we're going to look for our smartwatch and tap on it, and it's going to close that side panel and bring the full page up for our watch as well as its settings. Now again, the goal of this tutorial is to add music to our watch, so we're going to look for the option watch settings towards the bottom of the page and tap on it. Now this opens a new page where we can swipe up until we see manage content, music, images, and tap on that option. So this opens a new page for managing content with music options at the top as well as gallery options at the bottom. So for this tutorial, we're only going to focus on music. You can see that our first option is going to be add tracks, and we're going to tap on that. So this opens up a new page, and you can see that all our music tracks are going to populate here, and we can individually select tracks, or we can do a select all option there at the top. Just depends on what you want to accomplish. Now, the most important thing is you want to keep an eye on the amount of space available. You can see in the top left, we're going to have 6 gigabytes available in this situation. Again, this is for the Watch 5 Pro. So if your library is larger than 6 gigabytes, all your music isn't going to sync, obviously. So for this tutorial, I'm just going to pick one track to sync because I don't want to make this tutorial longer than it needs to be. And if you're looking for a maximum boost in your workouts, I recommend Black Hydra and Easy McCoy. They're my go-to. They give me that workout motivation I need. So we're going to select a track by them. I'm going to go with Levels. Very phenomenal track. And then we're going to tap add to watch. Now, if you are doing this for the first time where you are adding tracks to your watch, you are going to have to accept permissions that are shown in this video. But as you can see, the music sync was really quick there. Now, when it comes to seeing the permissions on your smartwatch, you want to swipe right on the face until you see the permissions. Now, once music has been added to the watch, I do recommend adding the media controller as well because it'll aid in music playback. So we're going to swipe left on the watch face until we cycle through all the tiles and get to the very end. We're going to see a page that has a plus icon, and this allows you to add more tiles to the watch. So we're going to tap on this option, and we're going to look for the media controller. But before we drop the media controller in place, I do recommend placing it at the front of your tiles. That way it's going to be quick and easy to access. Now, once all of this has been done, you can play the music, but in order to play music, you'll once again have to accept some more permissions. Now, when it comes to music playback, I tested audio performance on both the Watch 4 Classic and this watch here, the Watch 5 Pro. And you can expect results to be somewhere between not that great to just okay. And this is mainly because the audio is played through the watch's speakers. But it also depends on the music that you're playing. If you're playing this song, for example, Over the Horizon by Samsung, audio performance is a little bit better. But if I were to play anything from my workout playlist, which I can't show in this video because of copyright issues, that music tends to have more bass to it, and it doesn't play all that well through the watch's speakers. But anyways, here is a sample test of Over the Horizon by Samsung. So that's a better song. Audio performance seems a little bit better with that song. Now there may be situations where you don't want to play the music out loud, maybe because of the environment that you're in, or you desire a better audio performance. And we have the headphone icon there. If we tap on that, we can choose to play between the speaker or Bluetooth audio. Now I've tested music playback with both the Galaxy Buds 2 and the Galaxy Buds Pro and have had good performance. Now returning to the app, we want to talk about deleting tracks. So we're going to select on the option delete tracks. This opens a new page, loads fairly quickly here, and I'm going to delete the Over the Horizon. This is a tune that comes with Samsung devices that I'm really not that fond of, so we're going to delete that one. I'm going to select it, and then we're going to have the delete option at the bottom. We're going to tap delete, and then we're just going to confirm that we want to delete it. And you can see that deleting is fairly quick here as well. And we can back out of this page by tapping on the back arrow in the bottom right hand corner. And lastly, if you want tracks to be added automatically, there is the auto sync option, and it'll sync recently added tracks with your watch every 6 hours. Now, one thing to be careful about with this option is that it may consume more battery because it's running more often. So that is it for today's content. If you enjoyed it and found it useful, please leave a like. If you're watching on YouTube and have any questions or comments, as always, drop those down below and I'll do my best to answer them. Now, there are 3 ways you can support the content. The first way is to click on the Amazon storefront link in the description below. There you'll find items that I have bought or would buy, and anything you buy from the storefront does support the content. The next way you can show your support is just by sharing this content with someone who might enjoy it or find it useful. And the last way to show your support is just by clicking the subscribe button. Now, liking and subscribing are important because those are ways to vote on whether you like the content. Liking and subscribing are also important for new viewers and listeners. If new viewers and listeners see likes and subscribers, they're going to think that the content is helpful, worth watching, and listening to. And as always, thanks for watching, and may the universe flow in your favor. And until next time, Leon checking out.
You